welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects, coffee. So join me, grab a cup of coffee. I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 ways you can score free coffee in Indianapolis. So definitely, pour yourself a cup of joe. I have my nice little Starbucks mug. I don't know if you can see it. Picked this up when I was in Bali. I have actually a little collection of Starbucks mugs from all over the world. So I'm kind of a nerd. I do love my coffee. And so I was thinking about all the different ways I get free coffee around the city. And I realized I have quite a list. And so I thought, instead of just keeping all of that information to myself, I'm gonna share it with you guys so you guys can enjoy a cup of joe for free when you're out and about. So if that sounds like something you wanna learn more about, keep on watching. All right, and so my first tip for free coffee is a pretty well-known tip, but I'm gonna share it anyways. And that's to have a frequent user card at a place like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts where you earn points for every purchase that you make. And so the more you spend, the more points you get, and those will equal free coffee down the road. I definitely know for the Starbucks card, you also get a free drink on your birthday, which is really nice. And it's any size you want, so definitely get the venti size. Make it the most sugary, most amazing drink possible. It is your birthday after all. All right, number 2, a way you can get free coffee is to visit places that have coffee that they're trying to sell you. You don't have to buy anything. Places like Sur La Table or the Nespresso store at Keystone Mall. Those are places where if you wander in, pause a little bit, look at the machines, normally a nice sales associate will come over and be like, oh, would you like a cappuccino? Would you like an espresso? And then you can just say, well, yes, I do. You do have to listen to them talk about the machines for a little bit, but you get a free cup of coffee out of it. And so I think it's a pretty good deal. Third way you can get free coffee. This is not the quality coffee that you would get, say, at like a Sur La Table or an espresso for free, but it's still free, okay? And that's visiting places like your bank, your hair salon, any places that gives you services. Even at my the lawyer I visited the other day, they usually offer you free coffee or they have a Keurig machine in the offices. And so feel free to utilize that. The coffee is there, you're paying for those services, you might as well get something free out of it. For example, I bank at PNC and I know they have a Keurig machine in every single PNC. So when I'm running errands on a Saturday morning and I want a cup of joe, but I don't want to spend $2-3 on a cup of coffee, I'll just make sure to stop at my bank, take a couple bucks out, go inside the store instead of the drive-through or ATM, and they have a Keurig machine right there. So I'll just pop in whatever flavor I want, get a cup of coffee as well as whatever cash I need, and then I can leave. And so again, a great way to save a couple bucks, still get your caffeine fix. So number 4. So this is one that may not last very long, but I gotta share it with you. The other day, I wanted to check out Tinker Street Coffee. They showed up on Yelp as a coffee place, and I was trying out new coffee shops. And so I'm like, great, I'm gonna try out this place. I've tried their coffee over the city, it's amazing. Thought, let's go to the source. I'll actually go to their facility. I bet they have a cafe, and I'll try to get some coffee there. I went to Tinker Street, I pulled in, and noticed there really wasn't a storefront. I did go in and found out that they actually don't sell coffee there. However, they do have coffee brewed. They kind of know that people are just gonna show up not realizing that it's not a cafe. They do sell coffee products there, so if you wanna get like a pound of coffee, you can certainly do so. But they also have a big container of just free coffee that they will give you if you show up and knock at their door. So again, if you're gonna be on the west side of town, just north of downtown, and you want a free cup of coffee and you don't have any money, just stop by Tinker Street. I think eventually they'll get a cafe and that's gonna go away. But for now, knock, 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 get a free cup of coffee. I'd give it a try again. All right, and my last tip on where you can get free coffee is really no secret. Most of you guys probably know this one, but visit your local grocery store. Places like Trader Joe's, Fresh Time, Fresh Market, all have free coffee. Yes, they're in little cups, but there's nothing that stops you from going through, 1, 2, 3, 4 times and refilling that little cup. Especially Fresh Market. That's probably my favorite place to get coffee because you can actually buy a cup, but they have several different air pots of a variety of flavors. And so if you're like me, I actually like to buy my coffee at Fresh Market quite a lot. And I like to kind of check out the flavors ahead of time. And so I will get the little cup. I will try a couple of the different flavors, and that is something I just store away for next time that I do buy coffee. But yeah, Trader Joe's always has coffee in the back as well in an air pot. Fresh Thyme usually does, but they're not quite as good about keeping it filled up and as hot as the other two grocery stores. So that one can be a little hit or miss. But again, if you're out shopping and you need a little bit of a pick-me-up, go through Trader Joe's, go through Fresh Thyme a couple times, fill up your little cup, and you'll be good to go. All right, so those are my 5 tips of where you can get free coffee in the Indianapolis area. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.